Konnichiwa, fellow modelers. Welcome back to another Handy review. I am Mr. Handy. We're trying to go international here, so I'm going to start saying good day in some other languages just to spice it up a little. Anyways, we're going to look at some Russian aircraft today. This is going to be the first of a bunch that I'm doing today. They're all 72nd scale. This is KP's Mig-21 PFM. In 1/72nd scale, there is your box. There's your stuff. Here's what you get on the inside for decaling. You've got Czechoslovakia, you've got East Germany, Czechoslovakia again, and Poland. So this is not a new tool. This is a RV models or RV aircrafts, 1/72nd scale PFM. I have to say that I think RV models, aircraft in general are probably the most detailed airframes out there. They've got rivets detail, they've got everything. So, like I said, this is a reboxing, but you do not get the resin and photo etch with this one, unfortunately. I started this kit already. I started building it the other day, so just started working on the cockpit a bit. But here is your main frame. So you basically get three frames, or four, sorry, including the clear. There's your clear pieces right there. There's your three frames right there. So we'll take a look at each individual frame. This is their MF frame. This is their PFM frame. And this is, again, a combination of both. So what they've done with regards to this kit is they've given you basically the kit to do the MF version, and they've given you the body to do the PFM version. So there's going to be a lot of extra bits in this. If you can somehow scrape up another cockpit and landing gear and the wheel wells and everything, you can probably build yourself a PFM and an MF version out of the same kit. But we shall go through each one and take a look at how well this one has been done. So let's take a peek at this. As you can see already from the just the light, you can see the rivet detail is everywhere. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think that that's really cool. Originally, when I got these RV kits, I thought that it was really nice to have all that rivet detail. We'll see once it gets built how much of that rivet detail comes out. The moldings on this one aren't too bad. There's a little bit of marring here and there, but I mean, as you can see here, the body is, like I said, I feel it's very, very detailed. I don't know how accurate it is. In some of the upcoming videos, I'm thinking about actually throwing in the actual dimensions, and we can see whether the kit is the right detail or not. There's your gun, and then a bunch of other parts for the PFM. So, yeah, that's your PFM body. As you can see just on the inside, there is no detail on the inside on these. And as you can see, I started painting it. So I don't particularly like this Vallejo. I like the color of it wet, like not dried. It seems to be the right color for the cockpit of early Russian aircraft. It's that kitchen green or turquoise, as they like to call it as well. Unfortunately, I think what I need to do is I need to spray this in black and then maybe spray over top, because it says it's faded Russian chrome or Russian emerald, and I don't know how much I like that one. I tried seeing how Vallejos would work out, so we'll see what happens. Here is your second sprue. On this one, we have two different wings. Again, one for the PFM and one for the MF. And then you have your wheel wells, main wheel wells. There's your extra bits. They, if you're a lover of the Mig-21, you'll know that in the wheel wells they've got these extra little doodads in there that are all covered white or colored white and red. I think they're some type of a bottle, or it's either CO2 or oxygen or something like that for the landing gear. So, and then you've got your ventral fin, multiple landing gear. You've got your nozzles. You've got your front shock cone, air shock, or the shockwave cone, or air intake, and then you've got your bits for making your burner can. So, and then you've got your rear fins and landing gear. So let's go in a little bit closer and we'll show you what the detail is like. So there's a detail for your wheel well. Again, with RV, I think that the wheel well was usually resin. So there's your detail for the wing and your other wing here. So as you can see, there's again lots and lots of rivet detail. I know that people are not fans of some people are not fans of rivet detail. I don't mind it. The nice thing about this kit is it gives you the options as well for these air brakes. As you may have seen on the actual body, there's your PFM body. There's your open air brake. So it'll be nice to have that opened. And then you have multiple, two sets of air brakes. There's one on this one and there's one on the other sprue as well. And you have the option to which ones you want to put on. There's your nozzle for your burner, or your fin, or your turkey feathers, or whatever you want to call them. It's not too bad. I think ResKit or Armor or somebody does updates for the burner cans for this kit. So, I mean, if you're not too happy with it, you can go ahead and switch it out. Landing gear. So there's your main landing gear, which isn't too bad. And then here's your front landing gear, and then here's your main landing gear at the back. So again, some pylons, and then there's more pylons as well. So there's your one of your main landing gear doors. The other one is over here. So let's do a quick flip over so you can see the detail. So one more thing that I'm a little iffy about on this kit is, and it's just for accuracy, I guess, but I mean, personally, the depth of these wheel wells is not scale. There's no way that the landing gear, like the main landing gear, would fit in these doors or in these wheel wells. They're just too shallow. So, but again, you know, it's for those who are interested in that detail or not. There you go, is another one, again, with the thousands of rivet detail. Is pretty amazing. There's your air brake door. You can have the air brake open in this kit. There's some detail of your Tremansky, I think it's Tremansky, the engine in the Mig-21. There's your wheel well doors. So there's some nice detail in this kit. Here is your air brake, inside detail. And there was, oh right, I was going to show you the main landing gear doors, and those are over here. There's one right there. So, nice. I think it's not too bad. For the price, honestly, you can't go wrong with this kit. I mean, let's take a look at the parts that actually matter. So again, like I said, you have PFM, or not PFM, MF body here. I used it for testing out some spray and getting rid of some extra for when I was painting. You get your fuel tanks. You get, I believe this is a reconnaissance pod, a photo recon pod. You've got your ejection seat. You've got your ATOLs and your aphids, and then there's a rocket. Of course, that's all for the PFM or the MF version. I think the only things that you'll be using on the PFM would be the ATOLs and the belly cannon, if you so choose. And then if you want, you can put on the fuel tanks. So, but let's go ahead and take a look a little closer at the cockpit detail. And this is where we're going to have a little bit of a discussion. So there's your cockpit detail. That's your sidewalls. Now, in the original RV kit, this was all resin. So there's your sidewalls. There's your main wheel or main cockpit tub. And I don't know if it's going to show up all that well on here or not. This, again, was resin as well. And it's kind of marred on the side a bit and on the inside. The detail is really kind of soft. I noticed, though, after painting, it comes out a little bit better. So here's your back of the main cockpit. And then here's your instrument panel. So the instrument panel is not too bad. You do get the option of decals for it. But we'll see what we can do. Again, here's your back part for your cockpit with all the little bits and pieces. Here's your second air brakes that you can put on. These ones, I believe, are more for the MF version, so I'll just go ahead with the other ones. And you get your AA8 and your I think it's AA2, right? ATOLs. So the detail's not too bad. If you choose, you can go ahead with your aftermarket for those. I believe Edward. There's lots of companies that do them. So, and of course, here's some of your pieces for your ejection seat. The ejection seat's kind of all over the place. We'll take a look at the instructions if I can find them. We'll take a peek at those instructions after this, and then we can go from there. But flipping over, again, not a whole heck of a lot. Again, no detail on the inside of the MF, and then there's a little bit of detail for your air brakes in there. So, yeah. There's the decals that you get. Again, you have East German, you have Czech, East German here, Czech, Polish. Yeah, there are two different types of decals for your main instrument panel. One is in the kitchen green and one is in the gray. And then you have all the body stencils here, all the airframe stencils. So, here's your clear pieces. Again, this was done like those wonderful European companies. I can't say Eastern European. I had somebody tag me or mention something in a comment there saying that Czechoslovakia technically isn't East Germany because it's closer than other places. It's more central. But this is your typical packaging for those wonderful Eastern companies that do these kits. It's this nice Ziploc stuff. So there is your clear pieces. You get 2 different canopies, which is nice. You get one with the rear view mirror built in, and then you have just one with the normal. And then I believe these are probably for your landing lights that are on the wings of the Mig-21. And of course, without further ado, I just had to take a little break to find this. Here is the instructions. So usually we go ahead first with the instructions, but in this case, I've already started on this kit. But there you go. The instructions are actually really small, and I'll tell you, I had some hard times actually looking at the colors for the color markouts for some of this stuff. The downside to this kit is that nothing is numbered on your sprues. So you're basically going to have this to figure out what number goes to what part. So thank goodness they did this in the front. So some of those companies that are putting things out, like AZ and of course KP, we have these nice color instructions. And they basically call it all the colors inside, which is nice. Again, shows you your PFM cockpit or body. As you can see up here, it shows you all the pieces not to use for your PFM. There's your cockpit fitting, pieces that you need to add for the PFM. Again, here's your landing gear, what you're going to put on. So it looks like you're putting on your ATOLs or your rockets, and either your belly gun or your fuel tanks. And it is a fairly quick kit to put together. 2 pages of instructions. There's, again, your armament. Here is your stencils, and then the color callouts for all the different aircraft that are on the back of the box. So, yeah, that's KP's Mig-21 PFM. Again, like I said, this is a reboxing of RV aircrafts, Mig-21 PFM. Now that Edward has a PFM on the market, I would assume that theirs is probably a little more in scale. Not sure. It'll be something we can take a look at later on. I ordered one here from Hobby Link Japan because they had a big sale on last week. So I ordered one from there and just waiting for it to show up. But ultimately, for the price, I got this one here in Canada at Wings and Wheels Hobby in Toronto for $16, I believe. 15 or 16 bucks. I think that at Hanant it's about the same price, maybe just a little bit cheaper. But for the price, it's a very nice kit. I'm just a little worried about that rivet detail being rubbed away when we do sanding, depending on what this kit's going to be like for fit. So, like I said, I've already started this one, so I'm hoping to have it done here in a little while. Plans for this is going to be probably Syrian or Egyptian. I haven't decided yet. So, we'll take a peek after that. When the Edward kit comes, I shall do a review of that, and then we'll maybe do which one is better review. So that's it for this one. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe and like, please. Share. Let's get this going around. Like I said, we are trying to get this international. So be doing salutations in different languages for the next little while. Other than that, yeah, stay tuned. We'll see you in the next one. Take care and happy modeling.